Good morning, guys. How are you? This morning, I'm going to be talking about my garden today again. I really love my garden. It is like one of the best things that have happened since we've had the COVID-19 that has made us where we have to stay at home and can't go into work, can't do anything. But we've been still kind of going out buying groceries and stuff like that. But I'm just happy about my garden this morning. So, gonna be talking about that. Here I go. I have, believe it or not, my watermelon going. I don't want to tell you guys the name of it as of yet, but it is pretty much growing. See, there's one right there. And it's starting to come out. This side over here is my big watermelon. This is the big one over here. There's one that's coming out right there. I hope you can see it. It's coming out right there. See it? So this is the big watermelon on this side. And then my husband came and he fixed up the garden for me. At first it was kind of taken apart because we had so many ants. It was like an ant pile out here. I did not want to mess up my watermelon for this year coming up. So, and then you can see I got the screen up. Believe it or not, it blocks that sun. You just don't want too much sun. You want it sunny, but not too much sun. So I am getting ready for these to kind of grow out, and I'm going to be showing you a whole lot when they get bigger. I'm telling you, because the rain has been coming down on these things and bringing them all out. So I'm gonna go back to that one again. There it is. It's coming out. And then let me take you over to the smaller watermelon. It would be nice to tell you the name, but I don't want to tell you the name. Anyway, now this is interesting because you see this? This is a nice one. And then this one growing behind it. It just started growing. It wasn't there before. And it just started growing behind it. And I'm like, I'm not going to move them. I'm not going to move them until they get big enough for me to move. But I got the little ones over here. And I want to be able to have a whole lot of watermelon. And I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you guys about it. For those who live in my area, you can come over and you can get you some, and it's going to be really good. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I had a lot of people over here last year. They really came. Some of them paid and some of them didn't. So they just were so happy to come out and have watermelon with me. So I'm getting a little excited already because I'm like, wow, my watermelon is coming out. It's coming out. Now here go my grapes, guys. My grapes. Got red grapes and green grapes. And believe it or not, you see this side over here? It has a lot of grapes on them. See those? There's a lot of grapes. They're getting bigger too, guys. And believe it or not, if they're real good and you guys want some, come over and get it. You know how many it is with us. So, but you're welcome to have some. And believe it or not, I said I had 2 grape plants, but I actually have 3. Because here's 1, 2, even though they're on the same side. See those grapes in there? Some nice grapes. And there's some on this side. Believe it or not. See them in there? See them? They're coming out. I'm telling you. This is becoming really like nice. Now my husband went and he put some more plants in because he wants the bees to help pollinate everything. So he got lots and lots of plants, and believe it or not, a lot of flowers out to help the bees to come in and do their thing. And I'm telling you, I'm getting really happy about it. Now, we are going to still cover up this grass because we don't want any in there. If you can see, I've cut some stuff down so we can get it going back here. So I'll have back here some string beans. I know you guys probably call them pole beans, but string beans. And I got my watermelon, not watermelon, but I got my tomatoes. I got some bell pepper. I got eggplant, which is my favorite. I love my eggplant. And so, see how he put some more. See, these flowers, they, believe it or not, they actually grew under there. I don't even know how, because I'm telling you, we have this gate right here. My husband and I, we both put it up, and it's way down into the ground. I'm trying to figure out how did these get over here. So it's okay, because I'm just so happy about my watermelon. I really am. I'm more happy about the watermelon than I am about everything else. And I'm telling you, that watermelon makes you feel like you did something. So I'm excited about it. See that big old yard back there? But this one right here, I really like. I want to see how big it's gonna get. And then I'm gonna let you know more about it. I am. But believe it or not, it's more seeds in here. So whichever one is the biggest one, those are the ones I'm gonna keep, and the ones not, I'm not gonna keep. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take you guys over to my eggplant, because I'm gonna tell you, I have some eggplants that are growing because I like to cook eggplants. I actually went in and bought one for me and my husband. And I'm telling you, we cut it and we say, well, we're gonna save some for a couple of days, and we both eat it up the same day. So it's just what it is. Here's my corn before I get to my eggplant. Here's my corn. See the corn? It's coming out really nice so far. It's supposed to be a whole bunch of them in here, and so far I only see one. Yeah, so far I only see one. But I'm getting to my eggplants. I'm getting there, because I want to show you my eggplant. And believe it or not, I have it in a pot. I have it in a pot because I want to wait for it to really grow, and then I'm gonna put it in the ground. And so if I got a whole bunch of those, you guys are welcome to come get one. So I'm praying that they're gonna be really nice and big and be ready. So here is my eggplant. See how I have it in a pot? It needs some water. I'm gonna give it some water. You see how it's all wrinkled? That means feed me some water. So I'm gonna give it some water, and I'm gonna give it to it in a very few minutes. I'm gonna give it. And then I have, believe it or not, some more watermelon in here, and this is kind of dry too. So I'm trying to get it going. Got my flowers out. See everything back there? Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I am. I'm enjoying this whole thing. So I'm gonna feed that eggplant some water. And believe it or not, I have an orange tree, and I have an orange tree, and I have some bell pepper, some tomatoes. Oh my goodness, I love tomatoes too. Anything to go in a vegetarian sandwich, because I like vegetarian sandwiches with tomatoes in there. So I'm about to give this some water as soon as it gets a little cold. And believe it or not, I don't know if you guys can see the sky, but today is a day that is not going to rain, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And you see all those nice, wonderful trees over there? I wish I had those trees right behind me, because I'm always worried. But nevertheless, they're nice. See, nice trees over there. So when everything comes out good, I'm gonna let you guys know how things are gonna come out. So I'm gonna feed my eggplant and make sure that you guys get some of this when it gets bigger. So it has been a blessing talking to you guys, And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care now. Bye bye.